It's time for Lady Rams basketball. Hello again, everybody, from Highlands High School. Mike Pavlik, Mike Choma with you. Kean Foster upstairs. We have the Highlands Lady Rams against the Freeport Yellow Jackets. And Fred Solis showed up, along with the Dean, Mike Choma, Mike Pavlik here. Dean, our first look at the Lady Rams. It's a Section 1A game, 4-1A. The Rams have a new coach this year, Dan Lagamba, and replacing the departed Sean Bennis.
Yeah, and again, Mike, basically they're coming off 2 wins in their last 3 games. It's been a Tyra Woody show so far. Done an outstanding job. Mike, listen to the last 3 games. 33 against Southmoreland, 35 against Derry, 27 against North Catholic. She's doing a great job. She's getting help. Again, very young team. They've got 12 kids on the roster, 7 of which are freshmen. So not only is she the team leader, she's also a leader in scoring and done a great job. Looking forward to seeing her here tonight.
And these two teams are like looking in a mirror at each other. We talk about the Freeport Yellow Jackets under their first-year head coach, Jason Kerr.
Yeah, Mike, and Jason coached here at Highlands. You mentioned that, so it's kind of like a homecoming. He lives down the street here. They lost a tough game last night against Borough, 37-31, and we're all jammed up trying to play for that 4th playoff spot again. You look at Oakland Catholic, North Catholic, Knock, they're on top. So these games are very important. And again, like I said, interesting fact they have not won a game at home this year.
They haven't won a game at home this year, and the boys haven't won a game at home this year. So, it's like, eventually that's going to break, so we'll see. Maybe they'll be happy that they're on the road tonight. All right, keys to tonight's game. I would imagine that Coach Kerr is going to be paying attention to Tyra Woody.
No doubt about it, Mike. You're not going to stop her. We're going to try to slow her down. Again, dime and a 1 defense. I think they can maybe even play a triangle and 2 like they do with Micah Mason. They used to put 2 players on him. That's how good he was. That's how good she is tonight. For Freeport, again, how much they have left in the tank, Mike. They come off a game last night. They had to play a section game last night because Monday night was snowed out. So let's see what they have left in the tank. Very important game for both teams, though. Whoever gets this game tonight is going to have a chance to pick up that 4th spot in section. Right,
and the loser's going to be in tough shape. So very big game tonight. Freeport Highlands will be back with the starting lineups and the tip-off right after this.
She's starting tonight.
And she will be. Why don't we get those starting lineups, Mr. Choma?
All right, let's take a look at Freeport Yellow Jackets, coached by Jason Kerr. They will start number 12, Maggie Conger, a 5'6" freshman. Number 3 is Lillian Hallway, a 5'7" sophomore. The aforementioned number 5, Macy Stuyvesant, 5'5" sophomore. Very young group here. Number 14, Nia DeSante, a 5'7" junior. And number 23, Jasa Gaylott, 5'6" junior. Where have all the seniors gone?
It's a great question. Jasa Gaylott's the daughter of the football coach, Sean Gaylott. Dan Lagamba, the new Highlands coach.
And they will start number 3, Brooke Walter, a freshman guard, and Mike 7 of the 12 on the roster of freshmen. Also, number 11, Kayla Jones, a freshman. Sophomore, 5'7", number 15, Lily Ryan.
We remember Lily from last year. She's one of the few back, yeah.
Someone else from here from last year, Mike, number 13, Bella Bonnet, a 5'9" junior. And we talked about it in pregame, Tyra Woody. Where's number 2, 5'8" senior. Going to go to Mansfield next year, Mike.
Okay. Well, officials tonight, Bill Beveridge, Andrew Kressler, former excellent player here in the Valley, and Marcia Gouch. Those will be our 3 officials tonight. I wanted to mention who's gone, and there was Bill coming by to say hi. The Rams graduated Zoe Selk. This is in no particular order. Zoe Selko, Anna LeRae, Callie Nerone, Kate Myers, Casey Terraberry, Shelby Wojcik, and Josie Belak. That's a haul of players to lose. That team was a playoff team a year ago under Sean Bennis, 18-8, and they finished second in 1-4A behind North Catholic. But you could see it's a rebuilding effort for Dan Lagamba, and the good thing about that is he has a good start at teaching with Tyra Woody out there.
And Freeport coach Jason Kerr is a former Highlands coach. He coached those girls when they were sophomores, and they had an outstanding year that year too.
Right. He was 19-5 as the coach here in his one and only season. Now the Rams, we'll have some interesting coach things that we'll have as we go along tonight.
Backdoor,
nice
perfect.
play as a working underneath. And that was Brooke Walter to put it in, and the Rams lead it 2-0. So here are the Yellow Jackets in their traveling blue uniforms. 14 is Nia DeSanti. We remember her from years past.
At the game last night, Mike, they got off to a slow start against Burrow, never caught up. It was 18-8 at the half.
Well, DeSanti put a shot up and missed it, and the rebound to Highlands. And here comes Woody. Tyra just going through people and got it over to Jones with a three. It's no good. Rebound, and it's DeSanti again. She'll have the ball in her hands a lot. DeSanti will. Last year's Freeport team, 8-13, did not make the playoffs for the second straight year. Under one and only year head coach Mallory Ketterer, who that thing about being a mom is very difficult if you're trying to put as much time as you can into coaching.
And it was a mom and her husband had to start to travel too.
Right,
like
and that is
led off to that.
It's so difficult. Mallory, of course, was Mallory Heinley at St. Joseph, you remember.
Kayla Jones gets the first foul on a trip.
Now a three by Holloway's up and down. Took a rattle and settled to the bottom of the basket, and it's 3-2 Yellow Jackets. Yeah, we mentioned that in the pregame. We mentioned it to Jason Kerr that they hadn't won a game at home, and he goes, "Yeah, you know what? You're right." And then, and the boys hadn't won a game at home either.
And we'll see them tomorrow here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that'll be to our advantage or not having it here. Here come the Jackets. DeSanti again. Now, right side, it's a three by Holloway, feeling it after making the last one no good. And here comes Woody.
Let's see what
One-on-one. Drives.
No
Well,
foul.
she was looking for the whistle and didn't get one. Rebound Freeport.
Mike, she averaged a double-double. Rebounding and scoring.
That's impressive. Now we get, we're going to call a foul as Maggie Conger drove to the basket, and Andrew Kressler with the call. And that will be on Bella Bonnet. That'll be her first. On the floor, and they work it right in and miss it. And Woody, well, there's one of those rebounds you talk about.
Yep. Point blank layup, Mike. You got to make those.
Woody quickly over to Bonnet. Now coming out to get it is Brooke Walter, another freshman. Right side to Jones. Jones dump it into Bonnet, but she's double teamed. Dump it down to Woody. Up and in. That's her first one of the night. And the Lady Rams on top 4-3.
Maggie, stay up.
And Mike, I haven't got a chance to look at the defense, see if they're doing anything special with her. We'll look next trip down.
Neither of these teams averages 40 points a game, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Not high-scoring squads. Tyra is, but that's about it. DeSanti double team right in front of the Highlands bench. Worked it down to Stuyvesant, but she got shut off. Outside to Gaylord. And Holloway's going to let her fly off the front iron. Rebound by Conger. Threw it into a crowd, but Freeport's able to get it, and Gaylord throws a three up, and it's missed. It's loose. It's Highlands basketball at 5:11 first quarter.
Holloway likes that corner shot, Mike. They were down 32-29 with 17 seconds to go last night against Burrow, and had a wide open three, just couldn't knock it down. And Burrow made their foul shots to their credit.
It was a big win, big ball game too. There's a three missed, and rebound. They throw it off Bonnet out of bounds, and Freeport will keep it.
Take a look at the standings, like we said, North Catholic 5-0, Oakland Catholic 4-1. That knock at 3-1, and like you said, with that win, Burrow now with 3-2, Freeport's 2-3. So very big game here tonight for both teams.
Reverse the ball.
Here's Conger, corner to Holloway. That's her spot over there. Conger gets it back. Now out top to Sandy between circles. Tried to throw it into a crowd, and there's Woody to steal it. Woody drives all the way down, up off the glass, no good. Rebound Freeport. A lot of contact, no whistles. Must be Penn State fans or Notre Dame fans refereeing this game. DeSanti for three. It's down from the left elbow.
One thing I noticed last night, Mike, they love to run and they get into transition. That time they scored off it.
6-4 Freeport. 2 threes for them.
Mike, they just ran two at her. Your Coach Kerr Hall and double-double.
And now the Rams fired into the post. And Brooke Walters called for a walk at 4:17 left first quarter, 6-4. Freeport.
And we talked about Coach Kerr being here. He coached Tyra Woody.
Here.
Yeah, the Rams are in the...
Yeah.
What is she doing?
have had a handful of coaches recently, and all of them have made the playoffs. It's kind of the last 3 coaches have made it. They made it 4 years in a row and done it with 3 coaches.
Get that! Get that! Get that!
Over and back.
Yes, sir. Ryan threw it backcourt, and that's another Highlands turnover. Now checking into the game for the Lady Rams is Lanya Super, number 12.
You don't have to go into them too. You can come back out towards us. Give some space.
Coach Kirk talking about spacing. That's one thing, Mike. They have some trouble once in a while with their spacing. Looks like a 1-3-1 from.
That's it, Mace.
Now they go baseline and throw it out of bounds. It's Highlands basketball. We talk about Dan Legamba. He was the head coach at the Ellis School. His last job, 2020. Those guys made the Class Single A semifinals and the quarterfinals of the PAAA. So he's not unfamiliar with playoff runs.
Take her. Take 13.
It's double team, Mike, right there.
Bonnet over to Suber. Shot is short. Rebound. Bonnet puts it in. Well, the Rams have spread it out a little bit here, and it's 6-all.
And Bell could be a difference, Mike. She's the biggest girl out there at 5'9".
I thought that might have been a travel, but
Gets the 1-3-1, Mike, right there. That corner's where you can attack.
oh, that's stepping in front. Oh, that is a travel. So one good turnover deserves another.
Take care of the ball.
4-3 turnover-wise.
Jasmine Owen comes in for Highlands.
And Sophia Glass is going to check in, a freshman for Freeport.
And guess what? Jasmine Owen's a freshman also. A lot of 9th graders running around
Yes,
out there tonight.
there is. Very young teams.
Now off the hand of Holloway, but she's able to corral it center circle. DeSanti threw it off Tyra's leg, and now Tyra's going to steal it. Here she comes one-on-one. Drives, lays, and got fouled. Woody will shoot 2 at 3:08 with a 6-6 tie.
She was going to draw that foul for sure, Mike.
1, 2, 3, block.
Fouls on Jason Gaylott.
To mention Highlands, their wins against Southmoreland and Derry. Freeport also beat Derry. That's both in section. And then Freeport's beat Valley twice. But guess what? One in section, one
in not. They beat them they played them twice in a row. They played them back end of a Christmas tournament, and then the first game coming out of the holiday.
And they'll get to see them one more time. So it's the rare three-peat.
Well, Valley's won a game already, so that's a good development for them. They have really fallen on hard times down there.
That corner's wide open, Mike. They got to get the ball down there. And then you can do things from the baseline. Against the 1-3-1, when you get the ball in the corner, everybody has their back to you.
DeSanti's going to let a 3 go. It's off the front iron to Grazer. Rebound Woody. Rams with a 2-point lead. Woody stops and pops. Front iron. Rebound Bonnet and fouled from behind.
They're going to call push. I think they're going to get 23 Gallia. Yep, she gets her first.
No, that's 2.
Oh, second on her.
That's 2 each side.
And
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, Mike, they had Freeport inbound.
Yeah, I was confused. Now, Coach Legamba wants
A shot.
but there wasn't any of that happening. Bonnet will take a shot and missed it. Rebound the Rams, save it for a moment, and Woody comes out center circle to get it. Hook pass into Bonnet. Little short jumper off the glass and good with the kiss. Bonnet, second basket, 4th point. The Rams lead by 4.
She's looking more to score this year than last year, Mike.
Well, those names that I all read off. Yeah, here comes Bonnet.
Perfectly.
Drives, lays, scores.
Woody.
Tyra Woody.
Off turnovers, Mike. She's got a quick 6.
And it's 12-6.
Probably has 6 rebounds to go along with that. We have 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Rams on an 8-0 run right now. Freeport had a 6-4 lead after a couple of 3-pointers. Less than 2 to go in the quarter.
And here's a foul. They're going to call that one on Kayla Jones. That's her second quickly, and it's going to be a shooting foul. Break on a rule, Mike. Never foul jump shooter.
No. First one is no good.
So Sophia Glass will get a second chance here.
1:54 left of the first. Sophia Drains the second. She gets 1 out of 2. And it's 12-7. That breaks the 8-0 run. Owen. Loose, comes right at us.
Grab the computer. 4 times turnover.
He needs to get higher. Sophia, get higher. Higher.
Closer.
DeSanti.
Pass the ball.
Now they go post to Gaylord, back outside, and Glass is going to take the shot. Up around, took a peek, wouldn't go. Rebound Highlands, Bonnet. Out to Woody. Woody goes corner and goes
Cross court.
long cross court, and the 3 is up and missed. The rebound, they battle for it, and Woody's able to clear it out for Highlands.
She says strong, Mike.
Ball's tipped out of bounds by Glass getting a hand on it. It'll be Highlands basketball at 112.
And between last year being a junior and senior this year, she's gotten stronger. Getting to get a sub in here.
Maggie Conger. Uh-oh, we had 6. He goes. Now they're going to let her in. Now we're good.
A little mechanics there, basically.
Yes.
You have to go down to check in.
The operation. Get it into Walter. Jumper is missed. Rebound put up. No good. Rebound Bonnet.
I think they might get her for going over the top. Mike.
I think it's going to be an offensive foul. You are correct, sir.
Is that Bella's second? Yes, it is. She'll have to sit.
And Lily Ryan will come in and replace her. 12-7 Highlands early. Trying to get their second section win and get themselves back in the picture.
Stay up, Macy.
And again, Freeport has 2 section wins, but a win tonight by Highlands, they would have the edge because of the head-to-head.
Good.
Stuyvesant works it inside to Gaylott, and we have a whistle.
That might be before the shot. Let's see.
There's a catch.
Andrew Kressler with the call, and that one is on Lily Ryan.
Stare at somebody for 5 seconds.
That's her first.
And that's the 5th foul
That's
of the
5.
quarter. Yep, so she'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
So Gaylott will go to the line, looking for her first points of the game. Freeport tries to crawl back in it a little bit, little at a time here. First is down. 12-8. We'll have trivia for you at the quarter break. I have a good one for you.
Oh, good.
We're going to dig into the past a little bit with this one. Here's Woody. They double team her though. Well, they sent 2 after her that time, did they not? And a foul, and I think that's 3 on Gaylott.
She looks surprised, Mike.
And that is it.
Wow. That's it. And they're a little short tonight. They have a couple girls playing soccer tonight, Mike. So.
Oh, I didn't realize. Indoor soccer, I hope?
I would hope.
Woody. Oh, what a move, and she put it in. My goodness. What body control.
Not only did she do that, Mike, but she.
Might have got Gaylott's 4th foul.
Yeah, in the face.
No, the foul is on Stuyvesant.
And unfortunately.
Yeah, Gaylott took that one and did take that one. Because there were arms and legs flying. And
you could hear the contact.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're sitting back and stop in. You're good? Okay, we're good, girl. Let's go.
what they wanted to do was they wanted to give her a second. And
there was a foul call?
the basket is good. And the basket is good and a foul. Thank you. Thanks to Bill Beveridge for the explanation. So that's 8 for Woody, right? Yeah. And she's at the line for the 3rd time tonight. She made her 1 and only, or 2 for 2. Sorry. 39 seconds left of the first quarter. And Woody drains it.
Perfect form.
You bet.
9.
15-8, 35 seconds. Stuyvesant over to DeSanti. Corner for Glass.
1-3-1 zone. Really giving problems, Mike. That's where you want it right there.
You bet. And a shot is good.
Santa gets her 5th point. Cuts the lead to 5.
13 seconds. Rams with the ball. Working underneath. The shot is no good. Put up by Walter. And DeSanti rebounds at 7 seconds. Freeport with the ball in the air here. They can make some business. 4 seconds. Got to get it up. Glass lets it go. Oh, it rattled out. And the follow-up is too late. That's the end of the first quarter here at Highlands with the score. Highlands 15 and Freeport 10. We got some trivia for you. Now I want to dig this out.
Okay.
Now we mentioned that Coach Dan Lagamba is taking over for Sean Bennis. Okay?
Yes.
Sean Bennis was at Highlands for 2 years and made the playoffs in both of those years. Every stop he's had as a head coach, he's made the playoffs at those places. Here's my question. Question is, can you name all of Sean Bennis's coaching stops? I gave you Highlands girls.
Highlands girls, Highlands boys.
There are 3 others. Highlands boys is correct. Kiski boys is correct. Burrell boys is correct. You nailed it.
How about that?
Just like that. Here's what we have. Bennett's 2 years here at Highlands, 35 and 18, 65%. 6 years with Burrell, made the playoffs twice. 3 years here with the Highlands boys, made the playoffs 3 times. So Sean Bennis has coached Highlands 5 years combined between boys and girls and made the playoffs all 5 times. And then at Kiski boys, 3 years and 1 time made the playoffs. So,
and it's funny, he was an assistant at Highlands at one time.
A long time for Rich Falter, yes.
Right, and then became a head coach. He was the head coach at Kiski. Now he's serving as an assistant there.
Kiski, yes. Well, he's following the Rich Falter model that when Rich stopped being the head coach, he just slid down a chair and had Sean take over, and he was the assistant.
Coach Kerr was vocal with ball movement.
I could barely hear myself read my question.
So let's see if he gets it. It's one thing to ask for, it's another thing to make it happen.
DeSanti out top, now high posted to Conger. Stuyvesant back to DeSanti, 3 ball off the rim. And out of bounds, Highlands ball at 7:44. 15-10, Lady Rams lead it.
And the suggestion I would make, if you don't like the 1-3-1 zone, get the ball up the floor and don't let them set it up.
Well, there's that. Yeah, a little transition is your friend. You got to rebound it first. Oh, spin move, and they're going to call a walk as Brooke Walter tried to go in.
Highland's 5th turnover.
Rams were 3 for 3 from the foul line in the first quarter also. That was all Tyra Woody action there. DeSanti goes right side to Stuyvesant. They play catch up top. They have Conger at the foul line. Back to Stuyvesant. It's down. It's a 2. Macy's first 2 of the night. And it's 15-12.
Now they can pressure Mike off the score.
And it's out of bounds as Woody lost it off her foot. Ball went right into the lap of Sean Stuyvesant over there.
And there you see, Mike, the advantage of score. You can put the pressure on that way, too. 3-point game now.
Stuyvesant able to control it.
Boy, Woody
she was looking at it. You bet. And Woody, and she's got it anyway. My goodness.
She went from one side of the court to the other.
She was from the timeline all the way down to the baseline in a blink of an eye.
And there's one thing I like about her. She glides. She's not, she gives it the effort she needs to put into it.
And she's playing defense, too. Stuyvesant's open. Here comes the 3 ball. It's short. And it's Highlands ball.
But now they can pressure since the ball's coming in underneath.
Get it into Walter.
Get that, trap that, take that away. Take it.
Now Owen in trouble.
10-second count on.
Double team, and now Dan Lagamba wants a timeout. Good call by him as he saw Jasmine Owen in trouble in the backcourt against the double team. And that'll be a timeout Highlands. At 6:48 left first half.
We gave you the section stand at the top of the bracket. Down below it's Freeport is 2-3, Derry's 1-3, Highlands 1-4, Valley is 0-5, and tonight we have North Catholic is at Knock. That's a big game tonight.
It is.
Oakland Catholic is at Derry, and Burrell hosts Valley tonight, and Burrell again played last night also. So
how did Oakland Catholic get in?
I guess they wanted to keep the Catholic schools together.
Didn't they used to be like 6A?
Yeah, one time they were. You're right. They played the top.
Were they
Yep.
just playing up to 6A?
Yes. Yes. I mean, they're rolling.
I would assume. Now they're the
The all-girls school.
Yeah, right, and they're the partner to Central Catholic, basically.
When I did my student teaching, I had a visit there.
Now they drive it in, and the shot is missed by Walter. And rebound Highlands. Oh, here comes Woody on the steal.
Reading those passes, Mike.
Woody goes in, puts it down, and draws the foul.
And the question is, do you foul her or don't you? I would have fouled her out right here, Mike.
14.
Versus letting her go to the basket. And again, Woody smelled that one out. The 7th turnover for Freeport, and she's converted 2 of those so far. That foul was on DeSanti, her first.
So Woody at the line.
Already in double figures with 11.
Make it a dozen. She's 4 for 4 from the stripe.
And back to a 6-point lead for Highlands.
18-12. DeSanti. Oh, she nearly stole that one too, but Stuyvesant put the clamps on it. Inside to Conger. Drives to the basket and lays it in. Her first basket of the night. Now all 5 starters on the score sheet. And it's 18-14, 4-point Highlands lead.
That's okay. Get that. Get that.
I would make a rule, Mike. Stay off of Woody's side.
And Freeport steals it again. Stuyvesant stole it. Rams stole it back. Walter on the floor. What's the call?
Over and back.
Okay.
It's going to be 8 turnovers. The problem you have to try to keep the ball away from Woody on defense. She's so quick, she's covering both sides of the floor. Over and back. Should be blue ball.
But here's the problem. What interpretation of over and back was that? The body with the person wasn't over. Just the ball was. We hear so many different interpretations of over and back. Ask 20 referees, you'll get 20 different explanations.
It's not over and back because they're giving the ball to Highlands.
What's the call?
It should have been over and back Freeport's ball.
But it wasn't over. But it wasn't over and back.
No. What one that has
Now if it's an official's error, they got to change the arrow.
White had the ball.
Yeah, they were laying at half court. So we're going to have a 3-way conference here. I mean, she was laying on the ball.
I think a walk would be permissible. I could get traveling out of that. I can't get over and back out of it.
Well, Freeport's going to get the ball. Let's see what the call is.
I think it should be traveling myself.
Nice thing about YouTube, you go back and roll it back and judge for yourself.
Over and back.
The call.
Okay, well at least we have a call. It's not the correct call, but it's a call.
And also, they didn't want the arrow to move, Mike. Freeport has the arrow.
Right. Well, that's a win for Freeport, certainly. And now driving the baseline is Glass, but can't get it to finish.
Long range.
Rebound, and there's a 3 ball again by Holloway, her second of the night. And we got a 1-point ball game, 18-17. Bonnet against pressure. Now Highlands having a little bit of trouble with the Freeport pressure as they ratchet it up. Now straight down the middle is Jasmine Owen with a 3 ball.
Freshman.
Nice looking shot, 21-17. Stuyvesant.
We knew Woody would score, Mike, and Bonnet. We didn't know what any other scorer was coming from. That's a big 3 for Owen.
Dipper there, rebound to Highlands. 4-point ball game. Woody right side, but 2 to her, quickly. Bonnet. Walter, 3 ball, it's down! Well, the Rams getting hot from downtown. Brooke Walters first from 3. She's got 5, and the Rams lead it by 7, their biggest of the night.
And there's a foul on Woody, her first. Kayla Jones back on the lineup with her 2 fouls for Highlands.
DeSanti and Stuyvesant run the show from out top. Holloway standing in the corner. That's her spot over there. Now they go inside to Conger and a travel turnover at 4:36, a 24-17 ball game. And Jason Kerr wants a timeout with 4:36 to go first half. Highlands with their biggest lead at 7.
Jason Kerr's assistant, Steve Kioski over there, Mike, He coached Jason in high school.
How about that? At Fort City?
Yes, and Jason, by the way, was MVP of the Cager Classic.
Yes, he was.
I interviewed him many years ago, and he eventually became my neighbor on Broadview Boulevard. So we go way back, but Steve goes back further with him.
Now for the 3 rooms of carpeting, where did Jason go to college?
Good question. Let me get this. He played, too.
He did.
Private school?
I'm asking you.
Okay.
We'll get the answer at halftime. That's for all you folks out
Okay,
there.
there you go. Where did Jason go to college? We got a shove there in the backcourt.
She fell. She wasn't pushed.
And they're going to call the foul on Freeport.
Conger gets her first.
Right. Steve Giowski said she fell. She wasn't pushed. Bonnet lost it, but they're going to say it was off Freeport last at 4:32.
It was in Pennsylvania.
I was wondering IUP. Does that make any sense to you? Is that possible? I know McCura went to IUP. I was wondering if Richie or if Bird did too. Here's Woody. Drives, lays, and scores.
You can't leave her in the open court, Mike. She's got 14.
14 of the 26, and the Rams lead by 9. Nearly another. It is another steal.
There goes that girl.
And Woody coast to coast.
16, Mike.
It is 28-17. I think Dad's happy over there, huh?
They're called travel. 9th turnover.
It was 18-17, and the Rams have gone on a 10-0 run.
Hey, Sophia, come deep.
Here comes Woody. At the Barnett. She's going to go to the basket.
She is going to go, and blocked by Holloway.
Stay back.
Working into Woody. Little jumper, in and out. Rebound Freeport, DeSanti. And a foul.
Mike, I thought they might get her for that. You don't want her to make those mistakes at the other end of the basket. Gets her second foul. Be interested to see if Coach will go on, but with his 11-point lead, leaves her out there.
Yeah, that's not one you want all the way that far away from the hoop. That's for sure.
Halfway through the second quarter, Highlands leading 28-17.
He probably feels he can trust her at this point. Glass now worked it over to the right side to Stuyvesant. Now DeSanti has to climb the ladder, and that's going to be that, ladies and gentlemen, is over and back.
There you go.
Turnover Freeport at 3:37.
They're 10th.
There's nobody on you. You're passing back into the D. Protect the basket.
Jasmine Owens got the ball, and now here's Woody. Rams by 11. Woody kicked it back out to Bonnet. Goes in with a little runner off the back iron. Rebound, Woody up, and she's fouled.
Draws the foul. She also knows where the ball is, Mike. She's just always around the basketball. That foul's going to go on Stuyvesant. That's going to be her second. So we established this in Pennsylvania where he went to college. Oh, you don't know?
I don't know. I was asking.
Jeez. Oh. So you don't know either?
No, we're going to find out.
Okay. Oh, I thought you knew. I'm going to say there's a little college in the middle of the state. It's not St. Francis. It's a private school.
Okay.
Just can't think of the name of it. I know it's not Gannon. That's up north.
Right. Woody makes them both. She is 2-4, 6 for 6 from the line, and it's 30-17.
She's outscored Freeport, Mike.
She has. She's got 18 already. DeSanti. Put it up. Got Jones in the air that time, but couldn't make the basket. Rebound to Woody. And the Rams at the 3-minute mark bring it forecourt, leading by 13. Woody kicked it out to the corner with a jumper. It is down.
Only a 2, but it's down.
And that was super with her first basket of the night.
Lima. She's a freshman too, Mike.
They all are. Now jumpers missed by Glass, but Freeport's able to clear the offensive boards. And driving in with a shot to Sandy off the glass, no good. Rebound Highlands, comes to Jones. Now Bonnet forecourt. Left side for Owen. 3 ball. It's down. She's got 2 from downtown. Timeout Freeport. Owens hit 2 during this run, and Highlands has stretched it out to a 35-17 lead. They have scored 17 straight points.
And Mike, you talk about a team that only averages 40. They've got 35. We still have time to go here in the first half. Looked at the top 10 in the Valley News Dispatch. Doesn't make a difference what conference you're in, 6A down to 1A. And number 1 is Peters Township. Number 2 is South Fayette. Little Shady Side, Mike, is number 3, but they're loaded. They have
They're one of the. There are only 3 undefeated teams left, and they're one of them.
Yep. U.S. Upper St. Clair is number 4. Greensburg Central is 5. Blackhawk is 6. Penn Trafford 7. 8 is Thomas Jefferson. 9 is a team in our section that leads at 10-2 record, North Catholic. And number 10 is Union.
Yeah,
The Scotties, right?
Union Scotties, correct?
Yep.
They're up in Lawrence County. North Catholic and Blackhawk have had a thing going here the last couple years, and they've been playing each other for the championship. So North Catholic, the 4A rankings, North Catholic is 1, Blackhawk is 2, Oakland Catholic is 3. So the top 3 in 4A, 2 of them are in this section.
Yep. By the way, shout out, Mike. We have viewers in California and Arizona tonight.
Oh, hope everything's okay for them. By the way, speaking of California and Arizona, the Rams playoff game got moved to Arizona. They're going to be playing Monday night against the Vikings, and it's going to be in Glendale because of the fires.
No kidding. How about the Chargers?
They're on the road. They're going to be. They get the Saturday 4:30 game against Houston. Nasani got a dipper. Rebound Woody had it, lost it, but she got it back. Every time Houston's been in the playoffs, they played Saturday at 4:30. Every time.
Yeah, I saw that, son.
Now from the corner, there's a 3 by Owen missed. That wasn't her spot. She was nailing him from out here on the elbow.
She's been a surprise, Mike.
Couple from downtown.
Yeah, no,
again, it was 18-17 Highlands. They have scored the last 17 points in this game.
Wow.
Desani off the rim, no good. Owen the rebound. Now Walter. Back to Owen, and now Woody will bring it across at 1:20 first half. Driving all the way through. Can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Jackets. Now Desani with glass cutting for the basket, and it's blocked.
That's one thing they did last night against Burrow. They got out in transition, scored some easy baskets.
Now what a move there by Owen again.
She's been a real surprise there, Mike.
She's got 8 in the first half, and she'll be the first Lady Ram other than Tyra Woody to shoot a foul shot.
Stuyvesant picks up her third, so
37-17, 38-17, a 20-0 Highlands run.
it's going to be hard to dig out of that hole, Mike.
Stuyvesant.
How to put the pedal to the metal here in the second quarter.
Lillian Holloway for 3, and she breaks the string.
She's got 3 all from the same spot there, Mike. Woody almost had it stolen from her. Did.
And
up
a shot
and in.
is
There
made,
you
and
go.
the foul.
Talk about runs, huh?
Yeah, that's a quick 5-0 right there. Desani made the basket, and she'll go to the line to try to complete the traditional three-point play. 38-22 Highlands now. The foul is on Jasmine Owen. That's her first.
DeSanti now with 7, Holloway with 9.
And Nia nails the free throw, and it's 38-23, and comes off the ref. He's in play. And DeSanti's shot is missed. It's loose. Stuyvesant worked it out of there.
Ready to shoot, Lily?
Now Desani again. Baseline, but the Rams shut her off this time, and it's out of bounds, and it's Highlands ball at 27 seconds. The Rams have the ball and the arrow here with a 15-point lead. Woody. Gets it across, and
they're going to get her offensive foul, Mike.
yes, they are.
That's the third foul on Woody. That's very dangerous. I would get her out right now.
With 23 seconds, I agree.
Yep. It was.
Fred Solis working the book over here. We thought he was retired, but he's working the book for Jason. Last time he made the playoffs 6 years in a row. He missed it twice. His first year and his last year in his 8 years as coach at Freeport, Fred did.
Always the best dressed coach in the section.
Yes.
You like what he's wearing tonight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's all buckeyed out. Holloway off the back iron. And the rebound to Owen. And a travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Oh, my.
Freeport bench not buying it at 7 seconds. And the Rams are going to shoot.
Sante picks up her second, so little foul trouble for Freeport, Mike. Stuyvesant has 3, Galliot has 3, and DeSante has 2.
So Owen, who made her only attempt, the Rams are perfect on the night. And there's no such thing as the announcer jinx. There's no such thing as the announcer jinx.
And Jasmine missed her first.
7.8. Missed the second, and DeSante rebounded it. 5 seconds, they got to push it. DeSante forecourt, corner to Glass. Glass goes in, put it up, and that's it. No foul, no whistles, and that's the end of the first half here at Highlands with the score. The Highlands Lady Rams 38, the Freeport Yellow Jackets 23. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. Leading Freeport 38-23, and it was made on a 20-0 run, if you can believe. The Rams led the game 18-17 in the second quarter, and then they went on a 20-0 run and pretty much blew it away. What do you got over there?
Well, Freeport came back on a 6-0 run of their own before the half to make it 38-23 at halftime. But again, it has been the Tyra Woody show so far. 18 points in the first half. At one point, she was scoring more than the entire Freeport team. But she's had help tonight. Bella Bonnet's had 4. Brooke Waller has 5. Lehman Suber has 2. And really a nice surprise to the Golden Rams. Jasmine Owen, off the freshman off the bench, has 9 points. And again, that's been basically the difference in the game for Freeport. They're led by Lillian Holloway with 9. Macy Stuyvesant has 2. Maggie Conger has 2. Nia DeSante has 8. Sophia Glass, that's Damon Glass, football coach at Highlands' daughter. She's a freshman, she has 1. And Jason Galliot, she has 1 too, Mike. But as you remember, she had 3 fouls on her, and she got hit pretty hard in the face. In fact, I see her walking.
You might have just seen her walking across the court. I think she's got ice on her cheek.
Like she's done for the day.
She got looked at, and trainers talked to Jason Kerr during the game, and it basically said probably not a good idea to put her back in. So that's where we're at with that. So the Rams leading it 38-23. If they can get a win here, they'd move their record to 2-4 in section and win their 3rd game overall, and that would be
put them right in the running with.
Yeah, put them right in there. And again, you only got to finish 4th to make the playoffs. So here they have it moving right to left here in the second half. Bonnet's going to drive right in and take a little runner, and with the kiss, that's how she started the first half.
The problem they have though, Mike, is Burl holds the 4th spot down now. They beat him by 25 earlier in the year.
Yeah, Burl looks like they have the edge in both girls and boys section 1.
And again, this 1-3-1 is really giving Freeport trouble here tonight.
DeSante hands it off to Stuyvesant. Back to DeSante, cutting for the basket. Into the triple team, but found it open. Teammate Conger, but she couldn't finish.
And they put it right where they wanted to, Mike.
Holloway from foul line missed the shot, and it's Highlands ball. I think it's the first shot that Holloway's taken that hasn't been a 3.
And I wonder what the back-to-back game toll would be on Freeport. And again, like I said, they had that 20-0 run by Highlands, and don't know how much gas is left in the tank, Mike. And they let Bonnet bring the ball up the floor.
That is a good point too, because having to play an actual section game last night. A lot of times you could have back-to-back games at this time of the year, but one of them is a non-section game that you're kind of throwing in there. But when you got to start doing makeups, that changes a lot.
Highlands content to sit in that 1-3-1 zone with a 17-point lead. There you go.
That time it worked out, and this time, well, what'd they call? Did they call a walk? He did call a walk. Okay. The ball hit the floor, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
I didn't.
I thought for sure.
It was hard for me to see because
play.
Down to my right here, that's a lot of players in front of us, refs, coaches, and now they find Walter down low, and she lays it in, and she's got 7.
That was too easy, Mike. Threw the ball cross court that time.
But again, you were talking about the Highlands defense. There's really no reason to change until they solve it. Now they have had a couple of good looks coming out. I'm sure they talked about it at the break. DeSanti in triple team. You see how quickly the Rams collapse on her. And a foul.
Got bailed out, yeah.
You did, because that was very close to a 5-second call. That's going to be on Jones.
That'll be her 3rd. We got a timeout here.
Quickly.
That was wild, Mike. That little scenario down there. I thought Freeport had scored on the play, but not only did they not score, they got called for a turnover. Both teams have committed 11 turnovers here.
We talked about earlier about the Highlands making the playoffs with different coach. That starting in 2021, they made the playoffs 4 years in a row. Courtney Udanis, Jason Kerr, 22, and then Sean Bennis the last 2 years, and now Dan Lagomba is going to try to get there himself. So it's not often that you have such turnover in the coaching profession, but can still keep it and keep it going. But a lot of those players have left, and now it's going to be kind of a new group.
And Mike, you're looking forward to trying to get into the playoffs. Monday night, North Catholic will host Derry. Oakland Catholic hosts Burrell. Knock is at Freeport, and Highlands is at Valley. So again, Highlands has a chance to put a little win streak together. Valley again 0-5 in section. So again, Golden Rams looking to take advantage tonight and run that into Monday night too, and get themselves right back into section contention.
Yeah, they had a tough one the other night at North Catholic, but a lot of people have a tough one at North Catholic. Molly Rotman's got the machine firing on all cylinders out there this year, and we mentioned they're number 1 in 4A, not only number 1 in the section.
Woody scored 27 in that game, Mike.
Oh, Bonnet reached in and stole it. Needs some help. Got it to Woody. Woody forecourt, double dribble, they say. She knew it. She threw the ball right to Andrew Kressler and said, yeah, you got me. 42-23, 19-point game.
Both teams now with 12 turnovers.
The Rams have led by as many as 21. Now DeSanti to the foul line, back out to Holloway. DeSanti with a ball fake, and takes a 15-footer. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Bonnet. Now they did. They get it down to Walter, but she can't finish it.
Here with Woody over the back. Let's see. Well, there, Mike. Woody picks up her 4th foul with 5:41 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
That can change some things.
Yeah, you have to come out. 18 points all in the first half, and now she'll have to sit for a while. But again, Freeport down 19. Can they make a run here?
DeSanti got it over to Stevenson. Now DeSanti gets it back. And Conger off the glass. That's what they're trying to do. And Kerr wants another timeout at 5:24. He's not gonna. You can't give him away his Christmas gifts.
And Mike, I think what he's trying to do is get him a little energy and some rest because.
Well, yeah. And I also think at this point, okay, now here's what you did right that time, and I think that's what he's telling him now.
Yeah, and like I said, yesterday when they played against Burrell, same thing. They got down early, trying to dig yourself out of a hole. You lose a lot of energy there. Got this Jeff Kreitzer yesterday. Mike Buzz was there.
How about that?
His niece plays for Burrell, and she had 2 big threes in that game. First one off the glass, and Jeff turned around and smiled. Second time off the glass again. I said, she knows what she's doing.
Casey Brancato.
Do you remember John Wooden?
Yes.
Made everybody shoot the ball off the glass because they put it up there for a reason.
Dr. Naismith put that there for a reason, is the truth. So that is absolutely the case.
Good news, Jason's trying to conserve some energy. The bad news, he's gotten a 1 timeout.
So now we'll see. This is going to get really interesting to see how Dan Lagamba handles Tyra Woody with those 4 fouls. There's 5:24 left in the third quarter. I mean, that's a tough spot.
If I'm Freeport, you just got to come out and pressure, Mike, full court.
Yeah, because she's very responsible for handling the ball. Now Bonnet brings it across. Good start. No, dump down to Walter, but can't get it to go. Rebound, Bonnet's got it.
Third time
it's loose. DeSanti saved it. Rams get it back and throw it away.
Back-to-back turnovers now, 13 for each team.
I think what happened that time was they got sped up, and when it's speeding up too much, that's not what you want.
It'll be interesting to see if Highlands, especially in the offensive end, are looking for.
There's Holloway for a 3, and she's got 4 from downtown, and it's 42-28.
Could get interesting. She has a dozen, and they're going to call a foul right against the sideline.
DeSanti.
She picks up her third.
And they can't. That's the that's the yin to Tyra Woody's yang. They can't afford to lose her either.
All right.
Well, that's Bonnet driving all the way home. Put it off the glass and in.
Bell's handed ball handling to her.
That's Stuyvesant for 3. It's no good, but it's rebounded by Glass. Stuyvesant gets it back. She's wide open. 3 ball is short. Glass saved it off a leg.
It's going to be Freeport's ball.
It is, as it went off of.
I'm impressed with Bell
Super.
on that ball handling. Gotten a lot better. Basically big on the glass, but adding ball handling in there. Fight.
Holloway's 3 was missed, but put in by DeSanti.
She's got 10.
And it's 44-30. Owen forecourt. Around a Bonnet screen, and it was solid. Good defense in the corner over there by Conger. And DeSanti's got the basketball for Freeport. They get a 2-on-1. This is Holloway. Driving, laying, she's fouled. The other thing you don't want to do if you're Highlands is shut the clock off.
Exactly, Mike, and they did that time, and they'll have the line to shoot a pair.
3 wide.
And that'll be on Brooke Walter. Her first. 3-on-3 that time. And this is Holloway at the line. That's her first point, anything other than a 3 ball. And she's got 13.
And Highlands looking for something on the offensive end, Mike.
Second one rattles out. And the Rams have it. And here comes Bonnet. Gave up the dribble. Now they go back underneath for Owen. Can't get it to go, though. Rebound Freeport. Conger forecourt. Threw it away.
Try to get out in transition that time. Full court pressure now.
And the Rams get it into Walter, but they throw it away again, and Stuyvesant has it at midcourt. Over to Holloway for 3. It's off the rim. It's been a big part of their offense. Now out to Stuyvesant. Out top to DeSanti. Her 3 ball is in and out.
Getting good looks, Mike. Just having
That's going to be
a ball. Yeah.
Oh, they say Freeport touched it last on its way out of bounds.
Maggie, don't let her get it.
Now they get it into Walter, and the Rams bring it up. Owen. Now Owen had it stolen. And this is Conger all the way home.
Gonna get interesting, Mike.
Maggie Conger. And it's 44-33, and we got a timeout.
What do you do if you're Coach Lagomba?
Maybe put Woody in for one possession.
Well, maybe offense, defense go with her too.
Yeah.
You could always
if
do
you
that.
can't, if you, it's going to be. The problem is, it's a lot easier to do that at the end of games when you have timeouts to use in dead ball situation. You may not have that now, and then you could get stuck with her out there, and then you don't know what will happen.
Like we're looking around local girls teams, Riverview girls. Great local story there, Mike. They sometimes only have 5 players. Can you believe that? But their record is 6-2. They're 2-0 in section, and they're ranked number 4 in 2A. So you talk about not having a lot of how do they practice?
It would be very difficult.
You try to simulate some teams when you're, for example, how does Freeport practice for Woody? You don't.
Right.
You have to come
Yeah,
out.
you can't replicate that in practice at all. No.
But at least they have enough girls to practice. Riverview playing with 5 girls sometimes. It's basically you're just shadowing.
Freeport trying to claw back into this one.
We used to call those skull practices where you're just thinking, oh, on the baseline.
And it's loose. They battle for it. It's a jump ball. What are they going to say? She's out of bounds. Jump ball. What's it called?
I think they're going to give it to Freeport out of bounds. Yep. 16th Highlands turnover. Let's see if Freeport can convert it, get it single digits here.
44-33. Into Conger. Now back to Stuyvesant. Glass. DeSanti baseline.
Nice job of shutting her off on the baseline.
Needs some help.
There.
Worked it out. And Conger's jumper is no good, but Stuyvesant on the weak side pulls it down. Looping it back out, and DeSanti will take it at 2:20 left third quarter. DeSanti goes into a triple team. Kicked it back out. Stuyvesant gave up the dribble. Rams trying to steal it as Jones in there, and we got a jump ball. And it belongs to Freeport at 2:07. Well, good work that time by Kayla Jones to try to get that ball away, but at least forced a tie-up. And that's Stuyvesant for 3. Tipped out of there, and Bonnet, who's had to do yeoman's duty with Woody on the bench. Tried to go forecourt with it, and Freeport stole it again. Ahead to Stuyvesant.
Double team.
Dumps it down, and the Rams steal it. Good work by Walter there. Well, now they tried to get it ahead to Jones. Can't do it. Stuyvesant stops. And the Rams take it away. And now we get another jump ball. And this one goes to Highlands.
Go in, back dribble, and then go again.
Ball in the ball net.
Conger on her. Now ahead to Owen. 1:25 left. Third quarter, Bonnet had trouble with it. Is able to control it. Now it goes to Walter with a jumper, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound Stuyvesant.
2-on-1, Mike. Nice.
To
pass.
Glass, back to Stuyvesant, can't finish. Sit on the baseline, we're gonna have out of bounds. Nope, it's a foul. And that's gonna
be a Glass back in there. She gets her first foul. Did a nice job. They just couldn't finish, Mike.
Too easy, Lily. Too easy, Lily.
Woody went on the bench with just under 6 minutes left in the quarter.
Move your feet.
They've cut into the lead, but not that much.
Do you think they bring Woody in to start the fourth quarter?
It's possible.
I wouldn't do it until they cut it under. They get it single digits, tiebreaker. I'm really impressed with
Bonnet handling it, yeah.
Handling the basketball at 5'9".
Jasmine Owen right side. Drives in, runner. Up around, no good. Rebound, Freeport.
Attack me out.
DeSanti ahead to Stuyvesant. And Stuyvesant's fouled from behind by Brooke Walter.
Walter's second.
Nope. Jones went down, and the three by Glass is missed, and Highlands has it. Walter tried to chase it down over there, but could not save it. And it goes out of bounds to Freeport at 32 seconds left, third period.
44-33, Highlands maintaining their lead. They were up by 15 at the half.
Now a three is put up and missed, and rebounded by Suber, and she's fouled over the back.
Macy Stuyvesant going to get her fourth foul, so she's in foul trouble.
.26 seconds left of the quarter. Rams have the ball. Freeport has the arrow. Owen forecourt. Owen's going to take it all the way down. Put it up, missed it. Rebound Stuyvesant again. She's doing all the dirty work under there. 14 seconds. Stuyvesant all the way home. Put it up and in.
Coast to coast like butter on toast.
44-35. It's a 9-point game. 4 seconds. Rams don't even have to get it across half court. Stuyvesant's got it, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter with the score. Highlands 44 and Freeport 35. It's a 12-4 for the Yellow Jackets. And again, Woody did not score in the third quarter because she went down with foul trouble.
Yeah, 4 fouls. Well, my turn for trivia, Mike, and you had the first part of my trivia question. The unbeaten girls basketball teams are Penn Trafford, Shadyside, and Union, the Union Scotties. How many teams have not won a game yet in girls basketball as we enter the new year?
The answer is 6.
Did you do your homework?
I did my homework.
Okay, well, tell
See,
us
we're
who
allowed
they
to
are
cheat.
then.
Here's what we do. Now, this is, if we're not allowed to look things up on our phone or anything like that, but if we did the work,
You're alive.
and we have, it is an open book test. Here are the winless teams. In 5A, only Gateway, 0-7. Nobody in 6A. Everyone's won a game. In 4A, everyone's won a game, so we're good there. We have a couple in 3A. New Brighton's 0-8. Charleroi 0-13. This is where I get to say, you know, my dad used to work in Charleroi for a brief time. That was a long trip back to the AK Valley.
Lawn Valley, yep.
2A, Northgate, the Flames, and Carmichael's, both 0-11.
The Mikes. Mighty Mike.
The Mighty Mikes. And in single A, unfortunately, the Blue Devils of Leechburg.
I was surprised by
0-9.
that one, Mike, because the Leechburg usually had a pretty good girls team.
Now Glass with a 3. It's no good. Rebound to
And
Highlands.
guess who's out there?
Yes, sir. Tyra Woody is out there, number 2. Can't miss the shoes. There's a 3, and it's drained by Kayla Jones. Her first basket of the night. It could not have come at a better time, and it's 47-35.
Isn't it amazing how they come back to life offensively, just having her on the floor?
It is funny, and there's DeSanti from right downtown. 13 for her.
2 or 3.
Oh, they said it was 2. I'm sorry.
Boy, I thought it was a 3.
Looked like 3 to me, but
Then
now we have a foul. So it's 47-37. And the foul is on
Holloway.
Lillian Holloway. That is her second. She's picked both of those up here recently.
Bonnet with her first trip to the line here tonight.
Bonnet's first is up and off the rim. Now the Rams have missed a few.
Box out.
Second is in and out. And a rebound to Maggie Conger. Ahead to Nia DeSanti. 7:10 to go, fourth quarter. It's a 10-point game. DeSanti drives in, stops, pops, scores. 14 for her. And it's 47-39. They've cut it to 8 and a steal. And DeSanti, missed it. Try the glass this time. That's what it's there for.
DeSanti all of a sudden has 16.
Now, one thing about Freeport, they only have one timeout left. So we'll keep an eye on that. 47-41. It's down to 6. And the Rams get it down low, and it's Suber with her second basket. And it's 49-41. Now glass baseline. DeSanti stops and pops off the back iron. And Woody the rebound. To Bonnet. Rams with the ball in an 8-point lead. Woody right side. Kicked it over to Suber, now back to Bonnet. Inside to Woody, off the glass and in.
She's the difference maker, Mike.
51-41. Now you figure you just hope to ride her as long as she can make it. That's a three by Glass and it's no good, but Freeport got the rebound. Stuyvesant with a little jumper in the lane and it's down.
Macy has 6. And that was an 8-point game.
51-43. Boy, neither of these teams averaged 40 points, and the score is up tonight. Woody for three. Yes.
You can't leave her open, Mike.
And she scored 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And let's see if they call it. They're gonna
That's good, man. That's good.
Cressler pointing to the baseline.
No, he's on the floor.
On the floor.
Go high.
They're going to call it on
Suber.
Linnea Suber.
Her first.
On the floor. And right in off the inbound, they got it to Conger, but she couldn't finish. There was some contact in there too, no call. Here's Owen. Loop it back, and DeSanti
Great.
whacked it out of there, able to save it for a moment. It's still free, but now it's out of bounds. DeSanti was out of bounds, but the ball wasn't. Until the very end there when it got past the baseline. 54-43. Owen. Jasmine Owen's shown up big tonight with 9.
Moving, Sophia.
Good ball handler, too.
Drives it down to the baseline, got shut off. Now back out to Bonnet. Less than 5 to go. Bonnet dumped it down, and Owen was waiting for it.
Owen with 11, Mike, and again, we knew Woody would score, but Owen has been a big surprise for the Golden Rams here tonight.
Jason Gaylott back to the table. She's going to shake it off.
Stolen.
Oh, look at the fight by Conger, taking it away from 3 Lady Rams there. Now DeSanti out top. That's Holloway for 3. It's a grazer. Conger again will fight for it. It's a hell ball. Highlands ball. Brooke Walter comes in for Highlands. And again, Jason Gaylott for the first time since the first quarter after she took that shot to the cheek.
And she's guarding Woody.
Here's Walter. Needs help because she gave up the dribble. Now here's Woody. Down to Owen quickly. 3-on-2 for Highlands. Owen to the basket. Blocked by Holloway. Walter has it for a moment. DeSanti knocked it out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Highlands ball. DeSanti trying to buy the call down there.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, 13-point Highlands lead. They led by 18 at the half.
Woody between circles. Less than 4 to go. Now Jones lets it go and missed it. Rebound Bonnet, back up, no good. Walter fighting for it. It's on the floor. And the Yellow Jackets have it. And Nia DeSanti went into a crowd, got it to Holloway, tried to go back into Conger, but swiped away nicely that time by Owen.
And they're out and running.
Owen needs help. She gave up the dribble.
She walked.
Everybody thought so. Woody left side. And it's knocked out of bounds. Highlands keeps it at 3:20 with a 13-point lead now.
We'll be back here tomorrow, Mike, for the
We will. Boys game.
Same 2 teams, just the boys instead of the girls. Same time, 7:30 start.
Woody's 3 is no good. Rebound Bonnet, and she's fouled. At 3:15 to go.
Conger got her money's worth there, Mike. That was not going to be a layup.
Bella Bonnet will go to the line. She missed her first 2 tries. Try to even those up now. That's 4 on Nia DeSanti, but she's not going anywhere.
Bonnet to the line to shoot a pair.
First is good. And she's got, what, 9?
9, and
Chance to get
has
3 ladies
11.
into double figures here. She can make this one. Owen with 11 and Woody with 23. Off the rim. And rebounded by DeSanti, who just picked up her 4th. Out to Gaylord. Oh, tried to throw it inside, and Woody just intercepted it. Woody's going to take it all the way home.
Is he going to get fouled?
And draws the foul.
That's on
Had to hold your breath for a second.
DeSanti. She may be gone, Mike. Yep.
It is.
Walks the plank. Sophia Glass will come in for her at 3:02 to go, trailing by 14. And Woody goes to the line, already has 23, going to add to that total.
And the first is good. And she's perfect from the line.
Net didn't move on that one, Mike.
7 for 7. Eight for 8, 25 points. I would be surprised if Tyra maybe got a break here. There's timeout. Highlands at 3:02 to go. 59 to 43 is the score.
And again, this 25-point performance coming off 33 against Sophomore, 35 against Darien, 27 against North Catholic. And again, they won 2 of those 3 games. Right now they're in control, trying to make it 3 out of 4.
Well, the Rams will be in action next week, and they're going to mirror the boys' schedule next week. They will be on the road Monday night at Valley. The boys will be at Valley Tuesday night. And then Thursday night, they'll be at Burrell to play the Bucks.
That'll be the big one, Mike.
The boys will be there on Friday to play Burrell. Freeport, on the other hand, they'll have 2 games at home. I don't know if that's good or not. They're still looking for a win. Monday night, they'll be at home against the Knock Knights. Knock, of course, came into tonight 3-1 in section, but 4-7 overall. They're playing North Catholic tonight, so you don't figure that'll end well for them. And Thursday night, Freeport will be home against the Derry Trojans, another team battling for that 4th and final playoff spot.
And again, we're ending up the first half here, the section play.
So here is Macy Stuyvesant, and she will assume the point duties. Gaylord turnaround jumper. It's down. Well, they missed her tonight, didn't they? That's 3. First basket of the night, and it's 59-45. 2:45 left. Woody climbs the ladder. Straddling that timeline. Worked it over to Walter with a baseline jumper that's no good, and Freeport has it. Oh, and Bonnet walked in, stole it, and put it in.
She is in double figures now with 11.
And Gaylord again with a jumper. She's fouled by Walter. She'll shoot 2 at 2:23.
And Walter's asking that before or after the shot. Or shoot 2. Walter picks up her 3rd.
So this is Jason Gaylord, the junior. First one misses, she'll get another. .223 remaining. And Gaylord makes the second. 61-46, 15-point Highlands lead. That 20-0 run in the 3rd quarter is the difference in this game.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. They had a 15-point lead at halftime, 13 points now.
Working into Walter. Ben zips it down to Owen. Owen's going to take it all the way in and turn it over.
There you go. 21 turnovers for Highlands, 20 for Freeport.
That's a passel.
Freeport now has to inbound the ball, get it up court quickly. Only 2:10 to go.
And again, missing their point guard, Nia DeSanti, who's fouled out. And that's 2 for Gaylord. She's been lighting it up since she got back in here. Well, I'm glad she's all right. And now the steal. And what's the call?
Travel.
And that's a travel, as they say. Conger went up and down. And 5-second call. Turnover Highlands at 1:47. 13-point game. Inside to Conger, and she missed it. And a travel on Highlands. They turn it over.
24 turnovers, making a 13-point lead.
Put their head up and stuck her arm up and hacked her.
Checking in for the Rams is Super. Number 12. And Glass is going to take a three off the rim. Rebound to Woody. What'd you say? She missed about a quarter tonight? Woody with the, yeah. She's been back in here relatively early here in the fourth quarter and has stayed out there. And everything changed.
Yeah, I mean, they just become more confident.
The body language of everyone else, the other players. Suber. Jones right side. Oh, it's tipped by Glass, but Rams control it.
On a cold night, looks like.
Oh, nice move by Woody. Can't get it to go. It's cold in here.
It is.
Come on, get back in the
Woody, third time's the charm.
27.
Definitely has a double-double, Mike.
27, and she missed a quarter. 1 minute to go, 63-48 Highlands. And Gaylot's fouled. Well, she's not being bashful about going in there.
Fouls on Walters, her fourth.
Third.
Oh.
Gaylot drains the first. And she's got a quick 6 since she came back in here in the fourth quarter, 7 on the night. Remember, she went out.
Yeah, she really got hit hard.
Got hurt early.
Second quarter, yep. Might have been a difference.
And she made them both. 63-50. Woody. Woody tries to dump it down, but it's kicked away from behind, and Freeport steals it. Macy Stuyvesant forecourt. Over to Glass. Stops, pops, that's 2, in and out. Rebound, Woody tipped it to the corner and retrieves it. Throws it into the middle, and it's stolen by Glass again. Out to Stuyvesant. Her three's on the way. It's short. Rams will just let it go out of bounds and take the basketball at 30 seconds.
26 turnovers, Mike. The boys have had 25 the last 2 games. And,
there's an epidemic.
Yeah.
Sophia Conger is going to come in, number 25 for Freeport. She's another freshman, by the way.
Taking a timeout here with a 13-point lead. Does everybody have a ride home timeout?
Timeout. Well, each coach has 1 remaining.
Or we don't want to go home and see the Penn State game timeout.
Or the Pens. The Pens were winning 5-1 at one point. It's 5-3 now.
You're allowed to give that score. You cannot give the Penn State score. Fred and I insist.
I haven't said a thing. I'm good at this. I did that with the Steeler game here last year, remember?
Yeah.
I was tomorrow night I will be watching the Ohio State game. So it's going to be propped up against the microphone stand right there. That's what we call multitasking.
Yeah.
Here's Woody, 25 seconds.
Be content to dribble this out, I think, Mike.
18 seconds. Now they throw it away as Woody tried to fire it over in the corner, and Super lost the handle. So 11 seconds to go. Highlands going to win this one. That'll be 3 out of 4, I believe. And
yeah, right back in the section.
And there's Gaylot,
who's
having a night in about 5 minutes. And that's going to wrap it up. 63-53. The Lady Rams win it. They're going to move their record to 3-9 and 2-4 in section and get right back in the mix. Dean, final thoughts.
Yeah, like you said, a big week coming up there at Valley and at Borough. And again, like I said, very impressed tonight. We knew Woody would get her 27, but I was really impressed with Jasmine Owen, the freshman, 11, and Bella Bonnet, like I said, 11 from her. But her ball handling at 5'9" has really improved a lot. So the Golden Rams have a lot to look forward to. We're going to be back in a couple weeks to the North Catholic game.
3 weeks from tonight, we will see Molly Rotman and her North Catholic Trojans. Thanks to everybody here at Highlands. It helped us out. Once again, that final score. The Highlands Lady Rams 63 and the Freeport Lady Jackets 53. For Kean Foster upstairs and the Dean Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying so long, everybody.